Happy Wednesday, fire signs. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So, you guys have been thinking about a lot of things you've regretted in life and mistakes you've made and things like that. All the temptations that you've, given into in life. Um, like um, cheating, not having boundaries with people and relationships, never admitting to, the behavior and, letting the thing slide and pushing it off onto somebody else, never like owning up to it. Um, and not, taking accountability for it, not even dealing with it, just, and letting it go, like thinking like just nodding your head or never discussing it or facing it or whatever was actually good enough for it. Like all the manipulation and controlling you would do in situations just so you didn't have to admit to things, and repeating these bad behaviors over and over again, playing the fucking games with people and stuff like that. Like it's really like sat in with you, and you're like thinking about it and how this has led to many conflicts, fights, sometimes legal matters in situations because you took it there. I mean, and maybe it was just a divorce. Sometimes it was, stuff to do with business and shit like that. Like, this is for all relationships. You're really thinking about this. It's led to tons of misunderstandings throughout life because you always want to be right. Why do you have to be right? Like, what is with that? Why do you have to be right? In many situations, and in almost every situation, there is no winner or loser. That's the biggest piece you need to see here. Nobody wins and loses in everything. Especially in relationships and friendships. Somebody's always hurt. Got to think about that. And this has led to a lot of self-reflection for yourself recently. Like a lot of self-reflection. Because you've done the work now, you've seen like turmoil you've caused and how you've lost friendships, relationships, and even like advancement and stuff like that in the business place sometimes, because you've broken those relationships and you can't go back to certain places of business and stuff like that and have those types of relationships to, mend those bridges. And you've learned that you can't listen to your ego. Like your ego's a major piece of this. And so you've taken the investment, like, to start with yourself and change those aspects so you can have relationships, friendships, and all of that stuff that are meaningful for yourself in life, because you've lost more than enough sleep and shit staying up all night long thinking about this stuff. Overwhelmed brain is like, because that's not where it's supposed to be, because you do feel guilty, you do actually have like a big heart and stuff like that. You need to quit being strategic with everything and be in the moment and listen to how your body feels and go with that versus, thinking it's a game of fucking chess, because that's not life. You're at a fork in the road. That's where you've come to, and decided that you're not going to, juggle stuff anymore, that you actually want to live in a balanced way. You've learned those lessons and you don't want to keep relearning the same lessons over and over again. And so you're looking for the new beginning where you can say, oh, I've done this work. I know what I need to do now and be in these situations. And by doing that, you are actually going to get healthy relationships and healthy, like, friendships and things of that nature. And it's all going to be coming into you. And you want, relationships and love relationships that are on deeper levels, not just superficial shit. Same with your friendships. You want them to be meaningful and go deeper, and not just, oh, I'll help you do this. Like, no, like, you actually know who the person is and stuff like that. And on the bottom of the deck, you want, respect, gentleness from a partner, things like that. And it's all coming because you've done the work now and you realize this. 444 on the clock. So congratulations on loving yourself and doing this reflection, because it is hard. It is very hard to admit. But things don't need to be regrets in life. You did something because you wanted to in the moment and it made you happy. Take the lesson. Forgive yourself, yes. Forgive yourself for how you reacted at that point in time. Forgive yourself for not doing the work that you wanted to. Forgive yourself for the way you lashed out your behavior and things of that nature, but don't regret it. Happy Wednesday.